Now, for this video, I want to specifically talk about making money on YouTube. I recently got partnered, which, if you see my recent community post, after I hit 1,000 subscribers, I was finally able to get into the YouTube partnership program, which means I'm making money on YouTube. You see right here, estimated revenue for the past 28 days. I got monetized on June 15th. I made $88.54. I can go completely into the analytics if you guys want to watch or go through it, but for this video I specifically want to talk about money and the way that people are advertising starting a YouTube channel, because I'll see all of these videos just like you guys, right? I'll see people talking about making $300 a day the lazy way by starting a YouTube channel, and I don't want to oversimplify this journey. Right here, I don't want to oversimplify this journey. I've been making YouTube videos for about 2 years now, but I probably took it serious the past year. And what this helped me understand is, one, how to make content, how to generate ideas, how to actually upload videos that people want to watch. And now, going over the revenue, this is a possible, side hustle that a lot of people could, enter in it. But here's the thing. I don't want you to enter in understanding that you might make, $500 a day, like a lot of these videos are talking about, or $1,000 a week. That's not the case for most people. If you understand the journey of content creation, the creator economy, a lot of people aren't making a lot of money, right? Most people aren't making money on YouTube. The just a bar for making money on YouTube is 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, and that's primarily for a long form channel, meaning you upload long form videos, right? Not shorts, because shorts is another thing that I could get into in another day. But if you make long form videos, this is probably the easiest way for you to monetize, especially making actual money, right? This could be doing a personal vlog, this could be covering a certain topic, but the main goal for you as a content creator is going to be to educate or entertain, or some form mix of that, right? Because a lot of people, just like you, when you get on the platform, you want to be entertained, you want to learn something, you come there for a certain reason, whether you're in the gaming niche, whether you're in the sports niche, whether you're news commentary, whatever it is. The whole goal is to entertain people. And here's the thing: when you start going into the actual reason that people are making money, most channels don't make money, right? A lot of people are on YouTube or on social media or on Facebook, whatever platform it is, they're not making money. See, a lot of creators, while this image is out of date, a lot of it still matters, right? A lot of people are under 100 subscribers, under 1,000 subscribers, and just remember, this is the bulk of people on the platform. So, deducing that, most people are making pennies or just not making any money. But a certain few are actually able to try to monetize and create a real business out of things, right? And I would say that's the 10K mark. After you have 10,000 subscribers and you have an active following, you're making each video get around like 5,000 views each. You're making relatively good money, and as a side hustle. So if you look at my analytics alone, I only get around like 1,000, like literally my videos are all over the place, 50 views to like 1,000 views, and I'm able to get around $20 a week. I don't, if you break this down, you could see that the last 7 days was around $27. And that's at a high RPM, right? In the relative personal finance niche, the finance commentary of $5.28. Now, this fluctuates, right? Depending from topic to topic. But whenever you're jumping into this, a lot of people talk about how you're easily able to make money. And that's not the case. So if a lot of these videos interest you, understand that just like any side hustle, just like anything that you're going to get into, it requires work and it requires a deep understanding. Now, there are good channels that I recommend for you to learn, right? Think Media, vidIQ, they cover a lot of the topics, right? They cover what's a niche, how to make a thumbnail, a title, an idea, how to upload, and they make different tools, right? vidIQ has a very popular extension tool that a lot of content creators use, that's on the right side of my screen, that shows the subscriber counts for a lot of the videos, and it's more of an analytics tool for you to use as a creator. But just understand that making money is only going to continue on these platforms. Whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all of these platforms are going to try to pay you if you hit a certain threshold, right? That threshold might be on TikTok, which if you're making, I think over a minute videos and stuff like that, if you hit their partner program, they're going to pay money. But until you hit that mark, right? Until you hit that certain threshold to make money, it's going to require a lot of work. And the compounding effects from this is possibly for many people going to take years. And I've covered the topic of how to make money on social media through different avenues, whether you create, products, whether you have a service that you offer, whether you just want to make you want to make money advertising on the platform or relying on the AdSense of the platform. there are many ways that large content creators make money that are outside of the platform, right? Merch, you have products that are being sold, you have sponsorships, you have deals. That's why you see, NordVPN sponsoring everybody. It pays, and that's why they continuously make money on the platform. But understand that those people, that top 1% that we're talking about, that top 10%, people over, 10,000 subscribers, that's a select few. So you coming to YouTube, you coming to try to make money online, just understand that there are going to be certain bars that you have to understand, and you have to know the analytics, you have to know your subscribers. And I think me being very transparent with how much money that you could expect to make will, help understand how you can get there, right? I've been uploading for, like I said, probably around 2 years now. I just got monetized, but understand that most RPM is relatively low, right? When you first get monetized, it's going to vary between like pennies, and it'll, actually establish over a few weeks, over a few months. See, like right now, my overall channel RPM is $3.80, and it's just like for the last week, it's finally getting up to $5.28. But remember, this is supposed to be the personal finance niche that everyone talks about, that has the highest RPM. So hopefully, on my side of things, it continues to keep going up. But understand that most people aren't going to be getting this high of an RPM. It's all going to be, how valuable is your audience, depending, to the advertisers. But here's the thing, there are websites like Social Blade that actually do detailed analytics that try to guesstimate. Now, this is not going to be a, one-stop shop, because it just sort of guesstimates. A lot of the people don't have public analytics like this video, but it has a basic CPM tool that shows right here that it's trying to cover a CPM range of, a quarter to $4. So it's just showing a basic calculator. But you can understand that if you go to a website like this, you can guesstimate the baseline understanding of how to make money, or how much a channel is making money. But understand that when someone's using this website, it's not showing the full detail, right? It's not showing if they're even monetized. This channel doesn't know. It was saying that I was making money before I was actually monetized. And in many cases, whenever other people talk about how to make money on YouTube, they go to Social Blade not knowing that the channel might not be monetized because it has copyright strikes. The channel might not be monetized because the creator is just stealing from other people, or is not even in the YouTube partnership program. But I just wanted to take a moment to actually show you my analytics. I'm going to continuously post videos. I'll probably continue to post, the estimated revenue that I'm making, and try to be as helpful to other content creators that are on this journey, because I feel like the more information that's out there, and the more transparent other creators are, the more expectations and the faster you can learn, right? Because if I cover my analytics, what worked for me, what didn't work for me, the best hooks for a certain topic, if that topic even works, these conversations need to be had. But if you like this kind of content, these, type of conversations, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. But let me know all of your comments. If you have any questions of, revenue for YouTube, or ways to make money now that I'm making money, I hope to help other people, let me know down in the comments below. Peace.